they will store in liver and your muscle, because liver is like a factory. They store many the glycogen and for our need, right? But from glucose to glycogen, how can we do that? Because we secrete insulin. Insulin is secreted from pancreas. We have a pancreas, right? They can they will secrete insulin. So insulin will make your glucose become glycogen. So people, if they call the diabetes, that's because their insulin is not enough, or they cannot work. Even you have the insulin, but your body the insulin cannot work, cannot do this biochemical reaction. That's the reason. But why people they lack of insulin? So that's a problem, right? So okay, so let's see what's the reason why lack. The first one is genetic. I mean genetic. For example, if your parents, your relative, many of them, they got a diabetes, you should be careful, right? The second, too fat. Oh, you're too big. Oh, so many delicious food, right? So you eat too much, too fat. Okay, yeah, because when your body is too big, the metabolism is not so good, right? The third one is sometimes you eat too much or too less. What do you mean? For our health, we should eat the constant volume of the food, right? The meal. But sometimes you think, if tomorrow I have a party, 5-star buffet. Wow, my God, so delicious. Wow, very expensive for the 5-star. So what will you do today? Wow, maybe you eat less, because prepare for tomorrow. You empty your stomach for tomorrow's very delicious food, right? So today you eat too less, and tomorrow you eat too much. How come? Your pancreas can understand what's going on. Maybe outside now, the third war, the World 3 war. Yeah, maybe war. The body is on the war. So so he cannot understand how much should I secrete the insulin, less or more. They confuse. Okay, they confuse. Okay, the third, it is not good for your organ. So we should take our meal very constantly. Okay, the fourth is a medicine. You know, many people, they take medicine maybe for the cardiovascular or other many disease, or for the gout, for the heart disease. They have to, or for the allergy, they have to take the medicine, right? But you know, many medicine, they will make you many side effect. It come from medicine. So don't take too much medicine. The fifth is pressure. Wow, when people they have a very high pressure, you know, when you have a pressure, wow, then your body, they need more than complex B, complex vitamin C, and more calcium. And then pressure will make your body, especially for the secrete organ, become abnormal. For example, when you have a examination, when you are exam for the student, when they have exam, oh, their menstruation, for the girl, menstruation will be abnormal. Wow, before 20 days come very often, right? But when they have the exam, the final examination, then they will find, oh my God, already 35, 40 days, why not yet, MC not yet come? Because pressure will make you, the hormone not become abnormal. Okay, the sixth is lack of some nutrient. Maybe you don't have other reason, but if you don't understand how to take the meal healthy, okay, for example, you lack of the protein. Yeah, Everybody know every kilogram you need 1 gram protein, but you don't know, you don't have the knowledge. Maybe your meal always so few protein, okay? Protein is the material for the hormone because insulin is a hormone. If you don't have the amino acids come from the protein food, okay? So in your stock, you don't have amino acid. How can you create the hormone? Am I right? Okay. Maybe you lack of the vitamin B6. If you lack, especially you lack the vitamin B6, then you cannot produce insulin also, because many kind of the vitamin B, they are coenzyme. Okay. And then how about the magnesium? Many people, they don't like to eat the green vegetable, because the magnesium is in the green vegetables will be more, because you know the magnesium will be more in the green, the green color. But you don't like, but some people, they don't like to eat the green color. Am I right? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 to 6 will make your body, pancreas cannot secrete enough insulin. So that's the reason, okay? Because your insulin not enough, okay, then your blood sugar will be higher. Yeah, they cannot become normal, right? What is normal? Before meal, before meal, the sugar, if you are normal, it should be less than 90. But after meal, we should measure again after meal 2 hours. 2 hours after you take meal, okay? Because you already take the balance, right? Then doctor will take again. This time we call it the after sugar, after meal sugar. It should be already balanced, right? So this time it should be less than 120. That's normal. But what's the standard? We call you already the patient, the diabetes patient. If before sugar, before meal sugar already more than 140, okay? And then even 2 hours balance, you still more than 200. We will call you, doctor will call you. I'm sorry, you got the diabetes. Of course, doctor will measure the blood sugar every 3 months. Taiwan is this the frequency? I don't know in Philippines how frequency. Doctor will suggest to you to come back to measure the blood sugar every 3 months. Then if measure many times, 1 time, 2 times, okay, 3 times, the doctor say, oh, I'm sorry, you cannot control your meal. So, okay, so you have to take some medicine to control the insulin, okay? So this time, if you already got the diabetes, what the symptom? You see already the video, right? You will eat very easy to thirsty, yeah, hungry, to feel hungry. So you will eat too much. Why hungry? Because the blood sugar too high, they will going out from your urine from your body, they're going out. So many few hours later, you feel hungry because your blood sugar low down, too low. So this time you will feel very, very hungry. You would like to take some carbohydrate or sugar like that. They will be better, right? So for the patient, they will very easy hungry. So eat too much, and then even they eat too much, but they still thinner than before, okay? Then they will drink too much. Why? Because the sugar is too high. They would like to drink more water to dilute, right? And then because you eat too much water, so urinate too much. The frequency, yeah, would be more than before. So that's the symptom, okay? So for the doctor, they will tell you, oh, don't to be worried about this, because if you can control your meal, then your blood sugar become normal. You'll be okay. Don't worry, because my mother-in-law also got the diabetes before 25 years ago. We lived together. Then one day he fainted. she faint. Even we don't know. She already very high sugar. We don't know. Okay, if the sugar, the blood sugar is very high, of course you will faint, directly faint in our house. High sugar will faint, but we should be careful. If the blood sugar is too low, also faint, and then it is very dangerous. Yeah, because if your blood sugar lower than 40, wow, it is very dangerous for your life. Maybe die. You know, I have a ABO. I have an ABO's friend. He always has a diabetes. Okay. Then one day he overwork. When he go home, he feel very fatigued. Then he just take a rest. And then the second day, yeah, then family, 2 days later, because he didn't live with his family. So 2 days later, his family found he already died because too low the blood sugar. So we have to careful about the complication. The complication is more important. We have to prevent. The second, do you know what I mean? So for the diabetes, you should take the candy, sugar with you or chocolate. Maybe because, you know, sometimes, for example, traffic that you don't have a chance to eat the carbohydrate, and then your blood sugar will be lower and lower, very dangerous. So this time you can take some candy, some sugar, some chocolate. It is better for you. Okay. The second is a cardiovascular disease. You know, in your blood sugar, your blood vessels, so many sugar. So the other way, your triglyceride will be higher. The cholesterol will be higher. Then it will be easy to get the disease, cardiovascular. We should be careful. Okay, so many people, maybe they died not for the diabetes, but for the cardiovascular. Okay, so it is a complication. The third is a kidney disease. Last month we already talked about the kidney. Am I right? Because if you always give your kidney heavy burden, they have to overwork. You know, kidney is our like a filter. It have to filtrate many contamination, right? Even they have to filtrate the glucose in the blood vessel. Then if your blood sugar always too high, it is very heavy burden for the kidney. Okay. The fourth is a cataract. Wow, because the circulation will be very slow because too many blood sugar. So the speed, the circulation will become slowly. That means your cell can catch the oxygen, can catch the nutrient, will be slower than before, right? Okay, so that's the reason your cataract cannot catch the nutrient, cannot catch the oxygen. Wow, will be easy oxidation. When your eye easy oxidation, it will be easy to get a cataract. And then how about the retinal? Retinal also cannot get the oxygen and nutrient. They will become the weakness because easy oxidation, right? The fifth is for the nervous system disease. You know why? Of course, circulation is so slow, so bad. I think all the organ or every cell cannot get the oxygen and the nutrient like the cardiovascular disease we talked about before, right? Then, so your nervous system, your nervous cell, they cannot get the oxygen and the nutrient, right? So of course, we become weak. The system transportation will be not so good. And the other way, because you know, because you urinate more frequently, right? So your water soluble vitamin, that means vitamin B and vitamin C, very easy lost than normal people. Understand? Because you always urine, go to CR, then you urine, then water soluble more. Some of the water-soluble vitamin B and C get lost. Okay, vitamin B is so important for the nervous system, right? Because we talk about the nervous system, we need the vitamin B, C, calcium, omega-3, am I right? Okay, the 6, it is hard to recover when you got a wound. People, if they wound, sometimes because their reaction, because they lack of vitamin B, so they cannot react. Maybe they when they walk to the seashore, right? Maybe some very sticky grasses, right? They just walk there, yeah. If the naked foot, okay. So they don't understand. They cannot feel already very dangerous thing. But for the normal people, we will quickly then jump out. But for them, they cannot jump up so quickly because their reaction slower than us. So very easy to get a wound. Then when they got a wound, it is very hard to recover. Why? Because they don't have enough vitamin C, like the cataract, like the recent cataract. They don't have enough vitamin C. They cannot repair the wound. Okay? So for the reason 5 and the reason 6, the patient very easy amputation because the wound and then become too bad, okay? Then doctors say they have to amputation. It is a very dangerous. So you can see many diabetes patients, they don't have their toe, right? They cut off their feet, and then even, wow, they cut upper. Oh my God, very terrible. Okay, so let us see. What's the retinal sickness? This is the normal, right? Wow, you can see the blood vessel, yeah, very bright. But if this one damaged, this mean the blood vessel cannot transfer the oxygen and the nutrient for the retina, right? Okay, not healthy, become damaged, right? Okay, then the second is this one, amputation because they cannot feel the dangerous thing. Okay, they hurt, they wound, very difficult to recover. I tell you a real case. I have an ABO. Then her friend got is a diabetes. Also like this way, 2 toes. This one and this one. The doctors say you have to, no way, you have to cut off. You have to amputation because it is too bad. You have to cut. No way. But this patient called to my ABO. Then my ABO think, maybe you have a chance. Why not try? Okay. So the lady bring the protein, double S, vitamin C, vitamin B. Okay. Then lecithin E for the patient. Then she suggests this patient every meal, almost 3 times a day. Then magic happens, almost 7 to 10 days. Then better and better. The doctor said, wow, magic, you grow the new toe. And then after the patient finish all the product, the new toe grow up. So he didn't need to amputation. So you can see the magic of nutrition. Okay, the other problem is dialysis, because you see this is in Taiwan. So many people in the hospital because their kidney already have the problem. They need to dialysis, right? Because they cannot remove the toxin. The kidney already sick. So that's the dangerous. Okay. So what should we do? Okay, how to control? We don't want to get the diabetes, right? Okay, first one, please control your weight. Control your weight, okay? The second, exercise. Exercise to increase the metabolism of your body. Diabetes is a disease of a metabolism. So we should frequently do some exercise, especially now lockdown, right? In your house, you can take the exercise maybe every day, maybe 30 minutes to 1 hour. Yeah, just depend on you, your time. Okay. The third is control the meal. Control the meal. That means you should control your carbohydrate. You should eat less, but not mean not I mean not anyone, just less than normal people. Okay. Yeah, just if you the power, okay, only just a cup in Philippines, a cup, maybe only just half or 1/4 of the cup, okay, every meal. But you will feel hungry, right? Because your starch, your rice too few. Okay, so that's the reason you should take some food supplement. Because if you take the protein, every meal, even just 1 scoop, it's better. You will feel 40 to 50% full. If you don't take the protein, you have to control your meal, right? Your rice. Then you always feel hungry. Then you will control very well. So it is the best way. You take every meal protein, 1 or 2 scoop of protein. Double is a very basic, I suggest. Vitamin and the mineral, right? And the third is the vitamin B and C. I already talked about that because it is very easy to get lost from your urine, okay? The other is a calcium. Because calcium, you need a vitamin C and calcium to protect your blood vessel, you know, cardiovascular disease. We should let your blood vessel more flexibility, right? What is the item? Protein, vitamin C, and the calcium. It is a material for your blood vessel. So we should protect our blood vessel to prevent the complication, right? Okay. The other, so they are very basic. The other is fiber. That if you want to control your blood sugar better, you can take some fiber before meal. Okay. Then lecithin E, omega-3, and the garlic. They are very good for to increase the blood quality, because not only the blood vessel flexibility, the other inside the blood, we should clean our blood, right? How to clean our blood? To let our blood very clean. Lecithin, omega-3, then even the garlic, all of them, 3 of them, it is good for clean your blood quality, low down your cholesterol, your triglyceride, and okay. And the last one is the crumpet. The crumpet is another functional product. It is not a very basic vitamin or mineral, but it is very important also for diabetes to control the blood sugar before meal, maybe 15 to 20 minutes if you want to eat, right? But before meal, 15 to 20 minutes, you just take one, the crumpet. Then 15 minutes later, then you take meal, right? Then your body can control your blood sugar, become better. Okay, so crumpet is very, very important for the diabetes. Okay, so that's all. We can intake some food supplement to help us to control the blood sugar. Okay, so that's what we do. Okay, thank you, everybody. Thank you. Okay, I've finished the topic. Okay.
Do you experience a sudden feeling of heaviness, fatigue, or exhaustion in the afternoon? Do you typically have cravings within 1 to 2 hours after meals? Or are you simply overweight? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then you may have a blood sugar imbalance. Nutrilite presents this video to help explain why it is important to maintain healthy blood sugar levels, which are already within the normal range, and the steps you can take to help you keep your blood sugar levels under control. Although blood sugar imbalances are usually associated with being overweight, even healthy, non-overweight people can experience them. Elevated blood sugar levels are a strong indicator of pre-diabetes. If this imbalance is not corrected, it can quickly lead to type 2 diabetes. Globally, the incidence of type 2 diabetes is alarming, with over 230 million cases worldwide and 7 million new cases each year. And while type 2 diabetes used to be called adult-onset diabetes, this is no longer the case. Millions of children are now being diagnosed with this condition. All forms of diabetes begin with an imbalance in blood sugar levels. When you consume foods or beverages, carbohydrates are normally broken down into glucose or blood sugar, the body's main form of energy. This glucose then enters the bloodstream. In response to the increased levels of blood glucose, the pancreas produces insulin, which is released into the bloodstream. Chromium helps insulin bind to the insulin receptors that line each cell membrane. These bonds allow insulin to travel from the bloodstream into the cells and to be converted into energy. Without a sufficient amount of chromium in the body, both insulin and glucose build up in the bloodstream, and the cells do not receive much needed energy to keep the human body operating optimally. However, nutrition science tells us it may be difficult to get enough chromium without supplementation. Our diets may simply contain too few whole grains and too many processed foods. In fact, in one day, you would need to eat all of these foods to meet the minimum requirements for chromium. In addition, our ability to absorb chromium diminishes as we get older. Adding an effective bioavailable source of chromium to the diet helps the glucose bind with insulin. Then it can enter the body's cells and provide sustained energy, minimize cravings, and to maintain healthy blood sugar levels. Just as chromium plays a role in the breakdown of carbohydrates, it is also essential for the healthy metabolism of fats and proteins. Chromium picolinate is the source of chromium most readily absorbed by the body and is the source referenced by the United States Food and Drug Administration's qualified health claim linking chromium supplementation to insulin resistance and reducing the risk of type 2 diabetes. Nutrilite once again brings together the best of nature and the best of science with Nutrilite Glucose Health. Glucose Health is formulated to precise standards from chromium picolinate and a unique blend of Garcinia cambogia, Gymnema sylvestre, vanadium, and Nutrilite parsley concentrate to help you manage your healthy glucose levels, as well as providing many other important benefits. For maximum benefit, Nutrilite Glucose Health should be taken along with a healthy, low-calorie diet and regular exercise. The numbers are dramatic and very real. Any one of us could be at risk and might not even realize it. Take Nutrilite Glucose Health to help support healthy blood sugar levels that are already within the normal range and potentially reduce the risk of type 2 diabetes.
Esther, Esther, your audio. Hello. kayo ulit. Thank you very much sa ating video na napanood, ano? From the Neutralite Chromtech Extra. Okay, narinig pa ako na lahat. So, good news kasi meron pa tayo niyan dito sa Amay Philippines. Available po to combat the diabetes. So, sabi niya, because of the...
Esther, can't hear you. Esther, your audio is not on. Esther, audio is not on.
Can you hear?
Go ahead, Esther.
Okay. So, ayan, nakita natin yung video ng Chromtech Extra. Available po yan dito sa Amway Philippines. Okay. So, pwede na po siyang i-avail kasi makakatulong talaga siya para sa pag-balance ng blood sugar natin. Of course, hindi natin kakalimutan, kailangan exercise at saka low-calorie diet. Okay. Now, I will call our next speaker. She is one of our local leaders. Actually, husband and wife, tandem sila. Former librarian and IT manager who works in Malaysia. I just learned that because of the COVID-19, her husband was forced to go home and left his work in Malaysia. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Miss Marilyn and Arnold Palmares.
Yes.
Yay!
Good evening po. Magandang gabi.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening.
So you can hear us. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll try our best to do some sharing probably in approximately 5 minutes. So allow us to share our screen so that at least we can have some sort of a guideline. So thanks, Miss Stephanie, for the warm introduction. Or Miss Esther, I mean, sorry. Okay. Can you please type 111 if you can see my screen right now? Okay, very good. Thanks a lot. Okay, so as I have mentioned, we'll try our best to do some sharing for approximately 5 minutes. So we'll try our best as well to answer why Amway, okay? So in doing so, okay, before we actually start, we want to thank our sponsors actually in Malaysia, Mr. Chin, and then our founders EDC there, Miss Anna and Mr. Lo. Thanks a lot for introducing Amway to us, okay? So in order for us to answer why Amway, we have 3 items here. We'll go through this very quickly. Who are we? Our burning desires and our dream vehicle, okay? So who are we, okay? So Lynn will go through this very quickly with you.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. So I will just introduce us. So me and Arnold are married for 20 years. We have 3 kids. Both of us are previous educators for 10 years, and then we work in Malaysia for another 10 years. Actually, we tried so many businesses, and we have learned from those businesses. So why Amway, later on Arnold will share, because both of us has a big visions and dreams. So these are our burning desires, or these are part of our dreams. So we want our children or our future generation to be worry-free. And we all know, we can achieve that only through Amway. Because if you are employment, we know that it's a bit difficult. And then we also want to build community for the elders. And then another one is we want to have time freedom and financial independence. And we believe that we can achieve that through this opportunity that we are sharing right now. And then another one now, and we know that all of us are really, eyeing for this one. We want to regain, or we want to get back our health, especially now that it's pandemic. And we want to be an example or role model to everyone, to our friends and family. So this one, Arnold will going to share with you our realization.
Okay, so this realization actually is quite special on our side. I mean, probably this will be applicable for most of you as well. We have studied for 20 years, right? Approximately, I would say. And then, I mean, we are in our 40s right now. We really work hard, for the last 20 years. But after that, we are still uncertain of if we can fulfill our dreams and our visions, right? You won't know, especially that we are in this current scenario right now. We are still worried of something about our next generations, for our health as well, okay? So what we intend actually is we plan. I mean, being an engineer by nature, you like to plan, right? So me and Lynn mentioned that, yeah, let's have these 3 to 5 years, of course, we really work hard, but now let's build a sustainable business, okay? Of course, we are on this call. We know what is this sustainable business. Then we know that after doing such with enough effort and passion, for sure we can live our dreams and our lives to the fullest. It should have been ideal, it should have been ideal. If 20 years ago someone introduced Amway to us, we should have, unfortunately, I mean, of course, it's not too late, right? So we expect, as I've mentioned, to dedicate this next 3 to 5 years to build this sustainable business, okay? So in order for us to do this one, of course, we need to have a dream vehicle, right? And as you know, our dream vehicle is Amway, absolutely Amway, right? Because we know that through Amway, we can fulfill all the dreams, plans, and aspirations that we have. Okay, we know that the products and services are of quality. And then the system is very fair. Okay, the opportunity is there. No matter how long you have started before, no matter how you started quite late. And one thing, being an engineer, I want this one. We invested in stocks and so on. So given the idea that Amway system is recession and inflation proof, okay, this is one thing that really resonates to us. Of course, the community itself, okay? Of course, Filipinos, they are known for being or having a craft mentality, right? But we know that this community is a craft-free bucket or community. And of course, the inheritance, right? So with that, it's exactly 5 minutes, Miss Adeline. Okay, we thank you, and we hope that we have shared something that you can ponder upon. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Fantastic, fantastic.
Wow, thank you for that sharing. Okay, so thank you, Arnold. Thank you, Miss Lynn. Um, yeah, we are so challenged. Thanks. Okay, so alam nyo, starting today, so every Tuesday of the month, we will be recognizing everyone's efforts and achievements. Okay ba? So magandang encouragement sa bawat isa. And before that, you still have our promo, our Crador incentive. So how to get that? Nag-echo yata ako. Should have personal PV of 100. Sorry. So should sponsor 2 new ABOs and group PV of 600. Okay, so may nakamit ba this month? And of course, next slide. If your ABO meets criteria 1 and 2, your balance must be 600 PV, group PV. Ayan. And alam naman natin kung ano yung price, di ba? For July, natapos na yung toner, yung artistry, ay paborito natin lahat. And for August, yeah, I like this. Artistry Youth Eye Cream. Ayan. So, gawin po natin siya this August. Okay. And of course, if you qualify for June, July, and August, you have more chances to win the raffle prizes, the special prizes later. First prize is the artistry regenerating Supreme Alex regenerating cream. Yan, gustong-gusto ko yan. And for the second prize is the Supreme Alex eye cream. And for the third prize, of course, the advanced refinisher. Very premium products, artistry. Paborito natin lahat. Pero, of course, we have to work on it. So, I'm going to promote the August 22. We have training on online registration. Alam po ba natin lahat? So, if hindi pa, please join. And of course, invite your friends to join as well. Kung hindi naman, we can also learn more. The social selling virtual workshop will be on, we have 3 dates, August 26, introduction to social selling, and August 28. Okay, we have creating and sharing content on the social media. So, unahin natin yung August 26. Okay. And more for our achievers, let's congratulate our ANO bonus recipient, Ms. Elizabeth Espineba. Congratulations. Loyal buyer bonus recipients, Dr. Manuel and Dr. Mary Ann Ledesma. For the mentor bonus, we have Tita and Jamie Sefre. Congratulations. Okay, we have 3% achievers, Genevieve Caceres, Chumer Caceres, and Elizabeth Espineva. Congratulations to our 6 percenters. 3 percenter. I mean, for the 6 percenters, we have Arnold and Marilyn Palmares. Congratulations. Delia Tan Finete. Congratulations. 9 presenters. For Dada Sunny, si Ate Sunny. Congrats, Ate Sunny. And for our 12 presenters, achievers, Wendy Lodriga. Congratulations, Miss Wendy.
She will give a sharing next week.
And yes, we are excited to hear from her sharing next Tuesday. Okay, so ang atin pong ANO program, so make the most out of it because it's extended until December 31, 2020. Next Tuesday, Meron po kasi tayong Amway exclusive shoppers, so we'll be inviting Mr. Edmond to share on that para maintindihan natin how the Amway exclusive shopper will do.
Yeah, last but not least is this Saturday, this coming Saturday, everybody, because I forgot to put up this picture, okay, our e-flyer. So if you can see, I have already posted in our group chat, okay, in our group. So please join us this Saturday afternoon at 2 p.m., a day with professionals. All these people are professionals, okay? We have a physiotherapist, and then we have a doctor who is working in Malaysia. And then we have a young guy graduated from University of Nottingham and obtained nutrition honors degree. Okay, so we are looking forward to this Saturday afternoon. So please invite more people to join us. And once again, thank you, our MC. And of course, thank you, our 6%er, our new 6%er, Arnold and Marilyn. You did a great job today. That was well, a blowout for all of us. Okay. Now, so next time I will again invite Arnold and Marilyn to talk to us from an engineer's point of view, from a professional's point of view. Why they choose Amway? So that will be hopefully next month. We'll arrange for them to share with us a little bit longer. Okay. And of course, not forgetting Miss Stephanie. So all of us here, please stay safe. Okay. Yeah, because we know that the situation in the Philippines is critical right now. So this is the best chance for us to talk to more people about nutrition, to talk to people about boosting the immune system. Most of all, very important is to talk to people about the business opportunity. Okay, so we look forward to meeting all of you again. So once again, thank you all for participating, and that's all for tonight. Thank you. Stay safe and stay healthy.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye. Good night.
Bye-bye. Stay safe, everyone.
Yes, stay safe.